Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing a what's in my beach bag.
Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look back. Oh, I just wanna have a good time. Call me whatever, 'cause I'm up for anything like that. Oh no, we don't wanna do.
So, we are going to be looking into what's in my beach bag. So of course I have children, so you know that the stuff that's in my bag is probably not something that everybody would have, but I do. So let's jump in. First thing is going to be the bag. Okay, so this is a bag that I got maybe a couple years ago from Victoria's Secret, and it says take me to the beach. I've had this bag, like I said, for a couple years, and it is so big that it fits everything that I need, like all the necessities anyway. So everything that I'm going to show you today is basically the stuff that I just, you know, the basics, the necessities that I need. Of course, it's not like the food and all the other great stuff that you would take to the beach, like your chairs and everything like that, but it is the necessity of everything that I would take for me and my family. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to show you are wipes. These are really good for getting sand off and just having, if somebody has dirty hands, they can clean them. It's not like you have a sink right there. So these work really well for that. The next is, of course, obvious, it's a towel. So I always have at least one towel inside my bag, and then we bring the additional towels for everybody else. But I always keep one in my bag, not necessarily for anybody, just to have, just in case you need an extra towel, just in case we need a towel for the car. We have one right here. Then the next thing is going to be, of course, toys. So you guys saw me haul this in my DT haul if you guys watched it. And of course we have been to the beach, so they are a little sandy. So I'm not going to take everything out, but they are just different types of toys in here. It does have like the shovel, and then I have the different ones. There's two different ones here actually. And you guys, my kids, when we did go to the beach, it's so much fun. Like, you don't even understand. Where I live in Southern California is about an hour and a half from the beach and about 45 minutes from the snow. So I live in a fantastic place that I love. Although I would love to live in the South, but never gonna happen. So next is gonna be, of course, good old sunglasses. You gotta have these. You have to have sunglasses, and these are mine. I couldn't even tell you. I think I got these at Ross. They're not like brand name or anything, and they just have the chevron stripe all around them, the cat eye. I couldn't even tell you where I got these. Like I said, I think it was Ross. Might have been Didi's or Marshall's. I don't know. And then next, it's going to be a hat. Of course, you know, you have to be prepared. So you have to be able to throw on a hat if you need one and just call it a day. So I always have a hat just in case, like my skin starts to get a little burned, or it's getting a little too hot and I need to cover up, or maybe, you know, my daughter took my glasses to cover up my eyes, or even if one of my kids just wants to throw it on, even though it is kind of girly. This is the one I keep for on the go. Next is going to be a tablet. This kind of goes in the same realm as like my cell phone. I also bring my camera, but because I'm using my camera, obviously I can't show you guys. But I bring this to kind of read, you know, when the kids are just playing, especially if they're right in front of me for my smaller ones. I will pull this out and I'll read what's going on. I'll read a book. I'll just kind of get lost for a little bit in it. So I do bring this with me. It's a smaller one, so it's just kind of like a whatever. But it works for on the beach. You know, it's not like one of my precious ones that I would be worried if it got broke. Next is going to be good old sunscreen. Of course, this is the Copper Tone Sunscreen Lotion, kids tear free. 50 SPF, oil, fragrance, and dye free. It's water resistant. This is what it looks like. This works for my kids, doesn't work for me. I have such fair skin that I burn, and 50 SPF is not high enough. I have to go 80. I've tried 100 and I feel like 100 is just completely, like, it doesn't do anything. It's so strong that it doesn't even do its job. And the 80 is like just perfect. It keeps me from getting fried. I might get a little burnt, especially if I miss a spot or something, but I don't get fried. If I use this or anything lower than 50, I'm a lobster and it hurts. But I have to have this because we want to, stay looking young forever. Because, once you start going out in the sun too much and you get sunburnt so much, you start getting spots and wrinkles, and I get enough wrinkles from just making facial expressions. You think I want to get any more? Not really. Next is going to be the Johnson & Johnson's Baby Powder Soothing Aloe and Vitamin E. This is the one that I take. Did that sound like an infomercial? Infomercial? Because if it did, that's what I was going for. So, this is baby powder. If you didn't know, baby powder is actually really good for getting sand. If you just pour it, you have to have a generous amount. You can't just be like, paf, like a little poof, and then think it's going to come off. You have to have like a little generous, shake to it, and then just kind of brush it down with the skin, and the sand will come right off, and then it'll leave you smooth. But once you get the sand off, you're going to need some lotion, because I don't know about you guys, but sea salt definitely makes my skin dry. So I'll use this to get the sand off, and then I'll use some of this to help me feel moisturized until I can take a shower and really do it. But this is the Bath and Body Works Tahiti Island Dream. This is the lotion that I have in there right now. My lotions always change. Sometimes I could change it tomorrow and just put a different scent in there. But this is the one I have in there right now for this summer, and it's been working great. So definitely a good thing to have, especially because you don't want kids like, oh, my skin hurts, it's so dry, it hurts when I move. It's because, sand sucks up, and the salt water sucks up all the moisture from your skin. So definitely have to rehydrate it and help the sand get off. Then I'm going to have some good old sanitizer. This is the Purell Advanced, and, just some good sanitizer to have. And, yeah, who doesn't need sanitizer when they're out and about? So definitely have to have that. And then the last thing that I have in my bag and that I always keep with me, besides, the necessities like a wallet and stuff like that, are going to be snacks. And if you watched What's in My Purse, I have snacks in my purse too. And of course I have snacks in this bag as well. So in here I just had some graham crackers, some fig bars, and of course some tropical trail mix. This is what I have in here. And that's it. That's everything that I take to the beach for me and my kids. And like I said, it's not the big stuff like the chairs and all the other towels, but it's the necessities, and it's what I need to make it through a nice beach day with my children. So I hope that you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you did like me, make sure you consider subscribing before you leave for further videos. Hit that bell so you know all the videos that I do have coming out. And I will see you next time, you guys. Bye!